Good evening, chosen ones. Welcome to Virtual Beelzebub TV, and welcome back to the pit. So I've got another D&D one-shot for you, and this one might even possibly be able to be expanded into multiple sessions, depending on how in-depth you really want to go. So I call this one, I don't know what to call it actually. Let's say the Dandridge Conspiracy. Yeah, that sounds good enough. So the party is commissioned by a prince. Whoop-de. There we go. A Prince Dandridge. Um, and he is the prince of whatever kingdom the party happens to be in. And as royal relationships often are, he is set to be in an arranged marriage that he does not want to be a part of. So he has hired the party on the hush hush, promised them lots of money if they can quietly deal with this arranged marriage problem. For you see, he is being forced to marry the princess and ally of an allied kingdom, a princess Arguel. Now, Arguel, her notable feature is the fact that she is blind, and everyone naturally assumes that she is, on account of being blind, completely unaware of her surroundings, and she will be easy prey for the party to kill, allegedly. And he says, "Dispatch with this princess so I do not have to marry her and I can go about my princely ways." So they are tasked with a political assassination of a completely innocent woman of an allied kingdom. Also, this guy doesn't have to get married and get tied down. But as they investigate, they find out his real motive for not wanting to go forward with the wedding, and that is in fact because he has a secret forbidden romance with the enemy kingdom. And he is in fact in love with this gentleman, fine as he is, a Lord Junji, a man renowned for the slaughter of millions of the home kingdom's citizens. And it turns out that these two have fallen into a whirlwind romance and have been sneaking off with each other for many late nights using teleportation magic and the pass without a trace spell. And despite the fact that their kingdoms are at war, they just don't care and they just want to have a good time. How saucy. If word got out that these two princes of enemy kingdoms were hooking up together, imagine the gossip. Ah! So, but that's not all, folks. See, not only does this man want the party to kill this woman so he can continue hooking up with this man, and it also turns out that Arguel is 110% completely aware of the plot to kill her, and, as it so happens, wants the party to assassinate her. For as it happens, she is in fact not blind. She has been cursed with some sort of devil sight. She can see the future, and any future she sees comes true. However, she met up with another soothsayer and who explained to her that it is in fact not that she is seeing the future, but she is in fact creating the future. So whatever horrible nightmare her imagination cooks up comes true, including her own assassination plot. And she wants this to be over. She does not want her overactive imagination to bring the downfall of anyone else ever again. Please kill me. It's literally going to end thousands of lives in tragedy because of this power that I was cursed with for no apparent reason. So the party has a moral dilemma because, on the one hand, this guy, Prince Guy, is kind of a huge prick, and he's trying to get an innocent woman killed so he can sleep with the enemy. And this woman wants them to do it, but if they go through with it, they're really just giving this prick exactly what he wants and allowing a known enemy to also get what he wants. This is pretty much the worst thing that they could possibly do, but it looks like they don't have a choice, and it is up to the party to decide what to do. And this is a scenario that doesn't have a right answer. They could expose the plot to the public and very likely have both Donovan and Lord Junji hung by their own respective governments for the scandal, which leaves Arguel in the clear, but continuing to have these nightmares which eventually come through and destroy the world. Or they can go through with the assassination, kill Arguel, and everyone technically gets what they want. Or you can have the party really be creative. Like if they come up with like basically any idea to get around with it, I would 100% just roll with it and call them geniuses for figuring it out. Because I feel like there really isn't a right answer. Do they use remove curse to remove the curse placed on her and then turn in these two gentlemen? Sure, why not? Do they cook up a complex plot to have, you know, I really struggled to come up with like a proper solution, but I feel like it's better if there isn't one. If the party comes up with a solution to the scenario to save the completely innocent Arguel from these two pricks who just want her dead and out of the way for their own selfish gain. But that's all I've got for you today. I thought it would be interesting, and I will see you next time.
Pack up your sins and go to the devil in Hades. You'll meet the finest gentlemen and the finest of ladies. They'd rather be down below than up above. Hades is full of thousands of Joneses and Browns, Houligans, Cohens, and Brady's. You'll hear a heavenly tune, the wind to the devil because the jazz band started picking it, put a trick in it, a jazzy kick in it. They've got a couple of old reformers in heaven, making them go to bed at 11.